And then when I watch YouTube, it's always like behind, so it really, really fucks me up and throws me off. One is watching now.
Yeah.
There has to be like a better way to do this in order to let people come in the room. It says one, but there's like a bunch of people in the chat. So what the fuck? All right, we're going to get started. Shut up. No, we need to get rid of that. Dun, 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 no, 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 no. Stupid dick. I was talking to Andrew. Okay, and here we go in 3, 2.
Hey, I think it's Tom here.
Oh, why did it just jump over that, you dirty fucker? I'm having all kinds of great time tonight. Hey, and welcome to another episode of Dick at Night. This is all fucked up. Oh, I'm not supposed to be cussing on YouTube. Thank everybody in the chat and watching us live on Sunday night at fucking quarter after 11 at night on Sunday. It's so genius of them, of CBS. Whoever is doing the scheduling, I really hope that they're fired after this season. Remember, everybody watching, hit that little button down there to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I want to let everybody know, this is not just for you guys, but for the people that will be watching this later. I've had so many people going, I'm so glad you're off Vimeo. I hated paying for it. Well, motherfuckers, I don't work for free. I'm just letting you know right now, this is only temporary. More than likely, I have a Patreon page, and I couldn't just move it in the middle of the season. And I felt like I was like fucking a lot of people over that like already paid for the month or whatever. So the rest of the season, just the rest of this season is free. But the episodes will be posted here on YouTube, and they will also be posted on patreon.com Dick at Night / patreon.com / DICKATNITE Dick at Night.
Don't mistake it for OnlyFans Dick at Night. That's different.
Okay, and yeah, if you want to go to OnlyFans and see Cat's Feet, it's OnlyFans / Cat's Feet. Right?
Unfortunately, I've already
I
seen
would love
Cat's
that. Please tip heavily.
Okay, hold on, I'm not done yet. So this is only temporary. It will probably be moving to Patreon. I don't know, like fully and off of YouTube. This is only like a temporary stop in this live. I like doing it live. I miss doing it live. When I very first started doing these, we were doing them live with back with RTV Zone. And then when that whole thing broke up and I started doing them myself and charging, there was no platform, and I still can't find one that you can go live and charge a subscription. Like it's not very hard. I'm not asking a lot, but there's just no platform that you can do that. So I'm taking advantage anyhow, and hopefully this will be exposure of the show to maybe some new people or some people that did watch it. Now they don't.
Well, Tyler is very tech savvy. Maybe he should make a platform for you and hopefully make a lot of money off of it.
I don't know if he's that tech savvy. Tyler's great. I love Tyler. He's fucking awesome. As a matter of fact, I got my best friend from like 6th grade. I was in 6th grade, 12. 11 or 12. So it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's a long time. 48 years. I've known the guy 48 years. His 60th birthday is coming up in, I don't know, a couple weeks. So his wife invited me to California for this party. I'm like, I can't go to California for his birthday party. But I'm sending in a video, and it's a Western theme. So I was gonna go to one of those old-timey Western places, you know, they do the Western pictures, and I'd have the whole get up and like do a video there. And I'm still kind of thinking about it. Either do that, or I'm just gonna get like a cowboy hat and wear like, I have a shirt that was, oh, hold on, why is this sun on this on? See, it's distracting. Oh, it says off. Anyway, I could hear myself for a minute. One of you guys, Cat.
No, I don't have, I'm not. Okay, Dick told
Look
me
how-
I'm
look
not
how
allowed
paranoid
to
she is.
be on, I'm not allowed to be on it because I'll get distracted by your comments. So I can't read what you're saying. Don't trust Andrew. He signs on through his org, not through himself. So Dick might not know. Guilty. Look at that face.
I
Look
was
at the
tempted to write. I
face.
was tempted to write. Andrew is very cute, and but I
Yeah,
didn't.
right. So that was Andrew, not me.
Oh, see, Chase says, I still pay and I'm proud to. Well, thank you, Chase. There's been like a handful of people that have subscribed over to Patreon already. And then there's been some people that have like randomly sent me some money through PayPal. They're just like, you know, hey, sorry about what you're going through and da 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 da. It was really kind of fucked up what they did, you know, over at Vimeo. They're like such douchebags. But whatever, just a big corporation. They don't give a fuck. Like they just don't. Talking to those people, they just don't give a fuck. So fuck them. What else? Oh, Zoom party finale night. Oh, there's something else I want. Oh, here it is. Zoom party finale night. Write me over at eveldick.com at gmail.com, EVELDICK.com at gmail.com. Philly one over Miami. Excellent. Shut that down. Yes. And I will send you instructions if you want to join the Zoom party. There's a lot of people. It's going to be a big one, this one, which is cool. It'll be fun, I think. What else? Zoom party. Oh, since there are new people watching, I just little quick. I've had people call, like not calling me, writing me and asking me how to put in video mailbags. You write me on that same website or on the same email, eveldick.com at gmail.com with a link to your YouTube video. Okay, easy enough. Make a video of yourself. No dicks, please.
What?
No penises. Yeah, listen, your penis got on here.
Are you serious? Oh, that's right.
Remember,
Yeah.
you did a naked, I'm a little teacup, and your butthole.
Oh, good Lord.
I was looking for that video and I couldn't find it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, so make your video, keep it under a minute, under 1 minute. It's not that tough. We have some new ones. There's like somebody that went over, like if I let you do it, I gotta let Tom do it. And I ain't letting Tom do it. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh,
So,
sorry. I have to cut you off. Tom, I apologize. I do not want to finger Cindy. I'm very, very gay. Or her poop shoot. I'm very, very gay. And
Tom was very upset.
Yes, I know.
He was very upset. He like, he's just, I heard it over emails.
Yeah.
So he said that you apologize and he appreciates it. And I'm sure that he appreciates you publicly apologizing for talking about wanting to put your finger in his wife's poop chute. So now that we have that, sorry. Now that we have all that shit out of the way, we can get on to, let me check the chat real
That's
quick.
Andrew's safe word, by the way, or words.
What, poop chute?
Yeah, poop shoot.
You can't have a safe word, poop chute. It's not a safe word. It's like, okay, stop that. It's like, oh, okay. No. Would be like a terrible safe word. Is a gray robe required for the Zoom party? You will be thrown out of the goddamn Zoom party if you come in a gray robe. We're doing my costumes. Like I got my costume. I got my fucking shit. Like, am I pointing the right way? Yeah. I know my thing is mirrored. So when I wear shirts and stuff, you can actually read them and they're not back. Like when I point this stuff, I'm always pointing the wrong way. But I got my costume. It's A1.
Me too. Andrew too.
Oh, you too? Excellent. Now I want to let everybody know I'm not playing your fucking video mailbags if you're not in costume. I'm telling you, like, really.
A real costume too.
And listen, if you want to just get a sheet and cut 2 holes in it, that's fine. Knock yourself out. That's acceptable, but something. You can't even like the little kids. You remember those fucking massive plastic shit that we ran around in when we were kids? Oh, you're gonna be Casper this year. I want to be Casper. You're being Casper this year. Okay, I'll be Casper.
Well, that's what a sheet with 2 holes is. I thought it was a cleanse then.
Hey. No, not with the pointy head. Just like
oh, right. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, motherfucker.
Oh, I was thinking Amish sex. Sorry, I went a totally different direction. You know, there was that Harrison Ford movie, whatever.
Boy. Witness. That was Witness.
Yeah.
And the kid in Witness looks exactly the same as an adult as he did as a little kid. He's like fucking 50 years old and he's like still has the same baby face. It's really weird. All right, getting into this episode. This season really is just, it's just going so slow. And like even this episode, I looked and it was like, I thought it was like over, right? And I'm like looking at football and I'm looking at the episode. I'm looking at football. I'm looking at that. I'm taking notes. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my shit. And I look and I'm like, it's got to be almost over. I'm like, holy fuck, there's 20 minutes. Oh my God. I just wanted to jump off a fucking high building. And just like, Jesus Christ.
I was at the same point. Like I went and I got my ice water and
who wants to see my HOH? They haven't shown the fucking HOH in like fucking 5 years. And now it's like, who wants to see? Nobody wants to see your HOH, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like these people are giving the producers and editors like nothing. Each competition is now dragged out to be like half the episode. It didn't used to be like that. Wow, Jesus Christ. Anyhow,
it was amusing. It was amusing seeing those idiots, Bowie, Felicia, Suri, when they're like, I know I'm right this time, and all 5 are.
Hey, you're way too ahead. Slow down, Andrew. I want to start in Blue trying to take credit for Corey being backdoored because she won the veto. It was all her because she guessed randomly. Like, first off, it really annoys me that this jagoff held on to, he was getting what, $500 every 15 seconds. And like, I would be there like a long time. Like, really?
Yeah, same.
How can you not hang on? And everybody's like, but he was hanging on to the rope, but your feet were standing on a platform. So what? So, I mean, your forearms might be a little sore, but like, it's $500 for 15 fucking seconds, man.
But you should have a max because you don't want to become a target because you won like 50 grand on it or something.
Yeah.
They won $3,500.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, at some point, Dick, you would be like, oh shit, I'm in like the tens of thousands of dollars. I should maybe slow down.
I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking, how much is the price? 750 grand? I'll be here a while.
Yeah.
But like Blue trying to take credit for that bucket shit is she just, I feel like since she won this random guessing comp, she's gotten like so cocky and
totally, yeah.
Like just like, oh, because I'm like somebody just fucking smack her. Just like,
I mean,
like,
even at the
like,
end
how
of
great
the
would it be if
episode.
she's in the middle of her, you know how she does her DRs and she's all like moving all around and girl, and some producer just came in like, what? Knock that shit off. Just saying, she drives me fucking crazy. And like, remember the old Bugs Bunny cartoons? They would be on stage, like could be like tap dancing or whatever, and then they bring out the powder and it's like a big cloud. Somebody needs to fucking hit her with powder because that bitch is the shiniest fucking thing I ever seen in the diary room. It's just like reflecting like a mirror, her face. It's just weird and very, very distracting. Besides the fact that she's annoying, so she's annoying and distracting,
Annoying and shiny.
and
She's
and
shiny.
distracting. Yes. Oh. Sari crying in the DR because in her gray robe. Oh, my people are gone. All the lands that Big Brother gave me when I walked into the fucking house.
Exactly.
My son, my Itsy, who's gonna crawl up into my vagina when we get out of here so I can push her back out and rebirth her and claim her as my child. Suck a dick, man. All this crying and bullshit. Shut the fuck up. You're in like, what is it, the final 7?
Yep.
And by what? Doing nothing.
Especially in the last month. Just done nothing.
You know,
Yeah.
I really feel like she was active in the game. It was either the gray robe has just like slowed her down and put her in sleep mode, or Jared leaving.
Suck the
But
life
like
out of
one
her.
of those or both of those combined, she's done absolutely nothing since before. It's well before halfway in the game, probably. And probably when Jared went home, it is when it like completely stopped. And she
Yeah.
stopped like strategizing and everything else. Everything just kind of went out the window then.
Yeah, she just has this attitude like, when is this gonna be over? Can production just win this for me already?
Didn't she say Big Brother is annoying? She said that. At one
Yes,
Yeah.
she's over it. And it's really insulting because they've set her up to win in so many ways. So I'm like, fuck off. It's $750,000 and you're over it,
I know, it's just,
fuck off.
and
I don't
and-
care. I don't watch Survivor. So for new people, I don't care about Suri like some of you guys do. And I don't get it because she's not playing a good game from a Big Brother
She's
viewer's
she's not
perspective.
playing a game at all.
She's not doing anything. Exactly.
her game is like not playing. It's like,
It's
at least in
insulting.
Survivor, she's like active and like playing to a degree where a lot of her fucking strategy is to do nothing and let everybody take each other out. So I don't look like a threat. But this is complete horse shit. You got fucking 10 people in there from like when there's like 12 left, and like 10 people are going, well, I don't want to seem like a threat, so I don't want to win anything, and I don't want to do anything, and I don't want to do fucking shit. I just want them to hand me the goddamn check. And I fucking hate all these people. Like, really, Jag is, oh, I'm so worried Bowie might be mad. Oh, so what? The lamp without a fucking bulb is gonna be mad? Like, it's what? Fuck her. Like, seriously, fuck her. You know what? And if you fucking say anything, you're gonna be the replacement. How's that, bitch? Really? And somebody else that hasn't done fucking shit. Somebody got offended that I keep calling the grandmas. They're fucking grandmas. Like, they're fucking grandmas.
Yeah.
You got 2 grandmas. You got 2 girls in there that like chose dick over playing the game. You have
Matt and Jack.
well, you have the potential contestant on The Biggest Loser, the way that Matt's eating. Just saying.
I mean, I feel like at this point, Matt and Jack are going to get to the end because nobody else is going to win anything. They're probably going to just win their
the
way.
last line of the episode. Jag wants to get rid of all the comp threats, so Blue has to go next because she's coming second a few times. The girl that like won one random guess,
Can
but
someone
she's
tell me-
coming second sometimes.
Why is 1 minute man a compliment? Like I must be missing the reference.
Okay, in America, okay, Canadian people, in America, the Minutemen were in the Revolutionary War. They were ready to fight the British in a minute.
Oh, cool.
A
Okay.
whole,
So that's what they're meaning,
well,
hopefully, because
these guys,
in
it
popular
doesn't seem like
culture,
Jag can last
Minuteman
longer
is-
than a minute.
Yeah. Okay, that's why I was
But
confused.
that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay, cool.
I think this is like back in George Washington time.
Yeah.
Jag, I'm confident in my abilities to beat 2 old women in fucking competition. I would be pretty confident in my abilities to beat 2 old women that
Someone-
haven't won shit either.
That's what someone said to me on Twitter. Because I posted, Jag already lost the game. This is just my personal opinion. I will never vote for, support, or root for someone who's been evicted, because that's the whole purpose of the game, is to not be evicted. And someone wrote, but Jag's won so many competitions. And I'm like, oh my God, do we have to go over this again? It's the end of the season. It's easier to win,
Look who's left. This is when he started winning. Like in the beginning of the season, he wasn't winning like this. He was on the block every fucking week until they voted him out.
Yeah.
And Matt wasn't really the one that saved Jag. Sari convinced Matt to do it. And what a big mistake that was, because now Sari was likely going to lose because Matt and Jag are likely to get to the final 2.
Like, I'm not impressed with Matt, like at all, like zero. Like, honest to God, this guy's like supposed to be an Olympic swimmer. He looks more like a pool floaty at this point. And like his competition skills are fucking dog shit. He's fucking terrible. Like, yeah, but I think he won 1 veto while I was gone to Europe or something.
Yeah.
So, let me turn my fucking phone off. Mute. Okay. So, I'm very confident in my abilities to beat 2 grandmas who haven't won a fucking thing except for like 1 blindfolded miniature golf shot. I think I can beat them. Oh, champion!
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Impressive.
like, it's like, look at
Compete.
the fucking competition. And I said it weeks ago. I said, this is the time of the season when you have these scrubs that start to win and they think that they're some comp beast because they're up against a bunch of other fucking scrubs that couldn't win shit all season long. Between this entire fucking cast that's left, take Jag out. How many wins do we have? Felicia has 1. Blue has 1, both random. Matt has 1. Who the fuck
I don't think Sari or America won anything.
Nope.
So that leaves
Bowie,
Bowie has 1.
Oh, that was by accident. She fucking won an HOH by accident.
So 4 between the 6 of them.
Champion.
4 between the 6.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
how fucking sad.
It's a
like,
cast
really,
of
it's just like-
gladiators left.
And Jag only started winning when all the rest of the real competitors were booted.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
Jag should be probably in the double is my guess. You guys?
Yeah, it
You don't
depends.
think so? Really? You don't think so?
That he should be evicted in the double.
Everybody's like hemming and hawing. Both of you guys are like, well,
I mean, he should be.
He should be evicted, but I don't know if it's going to
Good.
happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to happen though, because I do find that the veto in the double, especially late in the game, tends to be something physical, like running
Yeah.
a big pit of something. And unless Jag pulls a a monkey paw or some crap monkey shoe?
it's
Clown.
a clown shoe.
Clown shoe.
What's wrong with you?
Unless
What's
Jeff,
wrong with you, Technotronics?
unless Jag pulls the clown shoe thing, I think he's likely to win veto. But it could be Matt. If they both go on the block, then one of them could go.
Listen, at this point, I'm just rooting for Bowie because she sucks so bad. This is the winner that this season
I'm pretty
deserves.
sure like America and Blue are going in the double. This is just my, what the fuck do
Yeah,
I
I can see that.
stupid
I
is
can
that?
see that too.
Yeah, because those are easy.
Because according to Jack, Boo is such a competitor.
I know that's how she ended the episode too, by saying that. I got your back, Jag. Or whatever she did.
Kitty, on period, purr.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
You
shut the
won
fuck
one
up,
call,
you fucking-
man.
Now
I
I've
know.
given.
But it wasn't. It was a random guess. It was like, oh, I guess 1,242 seconds, 0.6592. Like, what the fuck is that time? Anyhow, sorry. Go ahead, Andrew.
I've given up on the feed. So is Blue actually going, or is it going to be America? I have no clue, and I don't care. But I'm just I'm asking. None of us know because we've all given.
Let's ask.
Oh, and
I
it's
know.
Sunday,
It's like
so who
I'm so
cares?
checked out, and I've been watching
Yeah.
football all day. Everybody in the chat, I'm looking at the chat. Who's the target?
Well, they're not watching the feeds either.
But I mean, like, we have how many days?
Hold on, I'm
until-
doing Jeopardy until I get the answer. Do. I think of now it's Blue. Andrew says John.
Well, Blue is more
Yay, hi,
annoying of the
John.
two, so I'd rather Blue go.
Hey, Dick and everybody, this
Yeah.
is John here. It's coming to you from the broken clock hell over called
You gotta
Wisconsin.
do a Philly accent.
Oh, sorry, Philly, not Wisconsin. Oh, that's right. Oh, and John, good job beating the fucking Miami Dolphins tonight. Serious. I was cheering them on the whole time. Fuck Miami, they're in our division. Oh, the lamp with no light bulb. Jag is really scared that she's gonna, she could cry. Remember, she cried. She cried because like she thought maybe she might happen to go up. It's like, fuck you. You haven't done anything. Yeah, I would put her up. I would have been putting her up as a pawn for half the fucking season. And if she's gonna cry, it would just be like I don't know, like comfort for my soul. Every tear would just make me feel so
You
good.
sound like Philip Allen. That's what he always says. I love the tears of Stan.
I love fun.
I drink them.
He's such a good guy. All right. Someone's trying to I get these people online that like they try to convince me. This one was trying to convince me that like Matt was really a good player on the DL. And it's like,
I watched the feed the first half of the season. No, he
I
was
love
not.
the on the down low.
yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but like, oh, but he talks to Jag about everything. Jag's really the only one that's doing anything.
But at this point, like, we've seen everyone's game that's left.
And
Sure,
they
they're
all
working together,
they
but
suck gigantic donkey penis.
yeah, they
And
kind of
they all-
equally suck.
do.
And
This
I'm
whole
over
season.
it. I'm
But
just over it.
there's a reason for it. This didn't happen by accident. I keep
No.
saying this over and over and over. This was done on purpose for Suri. To give her
100%.
a chance. When you have somebody that's a non-competitor, and she's such a non-competitor that they were so afraid to put her in the first competition, which the losers went on the block. Remember that stupid thing, 4 people on the block,
Yeah.
and then the HOH takes 2 people off. What a fucking stupid HOH. Like this whole season has been like seriously terrible. They really need to replace this production team. It's fucking horrible. But
No, I would have been. I would have been. I
You
would have
like
been.
the multiverse?
No, I hate that. I would have been okay with that first week where 4, the 4 losers are on the block and the head of household saved 2 people. If it was a standard fresh cast, because being first HOH is tough. So saving 2 out of 4 versus nominating 2 is actually kind of helps the first HOH.
Why was there an HOH?
Sorry?
There shouldn't have been, in my eyes, there shouldn't have even been an HOH.
That's true.
If you're going to do some shit like that, do it and
Yeah.
then have the 4 people on the block and then have like, well, you can't trust in America's vote because the producers have to manipulate everything. But like there was honestly no need for an HOH at all. Do another competition and the 2 losers fucking stay on the block. Like and then Riley, got the target put on her because of being that HOH, just by trying to get an alliance together. And Sari heard about it when she was actually playing the game and was like, oh, you don't even want to let me do that. Did she know Sari from Survivor? Or as Tat likes to call me, Siri from Survivor. Yeah, everybody, Siri, go fuck yourself. So whoever has their Siri on, please don't talk to me like that. You should, like, my Alexa gets mad. I'm like, I told her to go suck a dick all the time.
Really?
Yeah, they get annoyed. Oh, somebody tried to convince me today. All right, I just want your opinion. Okay. I think I already skewed it by the way that I like just started that sentence, but someone tried to convince me today that Jared was a detriment to Sari's game. Is this true or is it false? You can also play along in the chat. I'm watching you guys. So is it true or false that Jared was a detriment to Sari's game?
I mean, I get what they're saying in that he was not a good player and he didn't even really at times listen to his mom, but he's still a number for her. And
he provided her so much information.
Yes. And it's a numbers game, right? Always.
I agree, but I also get the flip side of that because he ran his mouth too much and got her into trouble a lot. So yes and no. It's a tough.
Yeah, I think all the information was like a huge fucking deal.
I think he's more of an asset, but he wasn't the, he
wasn't like
the benefit.
He was no Danielle Donato.
I mean, when he told Blue that his mother is in the house, and of course, Blue, the idiot, thought it was Felicia. That was really dumb for him to do that. Really, really stupid.
Well, of course it was.
So funny,
but it didn't affect her game.
Right.
And I love how she started kissing up to Felicia the next immediately.
Oh shit! Blue is such an idiot.
What
I think part of the problem with I've been bitching and moaning, especially this season, about how fucking lazy these house guests are. Go back to Big Brother 23 when you had the beach whale on a blue couch the entire fucking season. But they are, of course, they're at fault, especially when you don't even get up for the day and fucking take a shower, wash your face, put on your fucking makeup, brush your teeth.
To do, man. Yeah.
No, but part is production as well. When they have the backyard closed for days at a fucking time and trap these people inside, and I don't know, like I never once, honest to God, I never once hung out in my bed or in my bedroom. I don't understand why these people do, but they do all the fucking time. And Big Brother Canada people are horrible about that too, where they like lay in their bed like a lot. Open the fucking backyard, get your fucking people on, crank out these goddamn competition. They're not that big of a fucking deal that you need the thing closed for 2 goddamn days. That OTEV was a fucking joke compared to the other OTEVs where they do the entire backyard, and they used to do that in a fucking day. Why can't you do it in a day and give these people like some incentive to get up and move? Like, honest to God, how do you not have bed sores at this point?
I think that's why I stopped watching the feeds. I mean, at some point I was watching, maybe not as hardcore as some people do, but at some point it was just so boring all the time and I stopped.
And it's also partly because the season is too long.
It is way too long.
Yes, that's another thing. And I've always said that when they make the seasons long like this, it has never once done the show a favor. It makes it makes for 2 or 3 weeks that are agonizingly boring in the middle. And this season, what did they do? They fucking had 2 idiots that were evicted roaming around the house all goddamn week. It was like it's the stupidest fucking week ever. I'm glad I was gone for it, to be honest with you. And Frank G in the chat says, Jag already lost. He shouldn't even be there. He's only there because production needed a twist since Luke got expelled. 100%. And why? It's how they pick and choose who they're going to let go and who they don't when somebody like does something is beyond my understanding, because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
I said this on, I think, the first episode of Dick and Nite. Last season, Paloma left and they saved Taylor week 1 and she ended up winning the season. This season, Luke gets expelled and they don't save Kirsten. Kristen. Who knows what would have happened if she stayed? Maybe it would have been better. Not likely, but maybe it would have been better.
Could it have been worse? No.
Yeah, no.
Who knows what lurks in your plumbing? do. Did you guys have that commercial? You're Canadian. You didn't have that. I think it was a West Coast thing.
We don't have plumbing in our igloo.
Who knows what lurks in your plumbing? There was one of those late night on TV. And there was also a Go See Cal. This idiot used car guy had these lots and like by my house, and he'd have like a tiger. He'd be like sitting there with the tiger doing this fucking commercial. This is back in the 70s. Cal Worthington and his dog Spot. And his dog was an elephant or a tiger or this or that or an alligator or something. Like it was his big hook.
Do they even have water in Calgary? I saw on the news you have some issue with your water supply. Maybe you should move back to Toronto.
They have snow. They just go outside and melt the snow. What do you
It was on the news today.
There's glaciers 30 minutes away. Okay, well, it's hard to answer because Calgary has.
I regret asking.
Yeah, you get to listen. Part of the city.
I'll be back in 2.
Part of the city gets the reservoir, and the other part.
Oh, we don't really need to know
another area. So yeah, I don't know. But
it's my bad for bringing it up.
There's a lot of water.
The power that Ryan George says the power that saved Chad was like in Survivor when the hidden immunity item can be played after the votes are read. They would never been that fucking power had not somebody quit.
I mean, I don't respect production powers because they're used by production. For production, purpose.
Listen, the whole thing of Zombie Week was to save Jared.
Yeah.
For no other reason. That the only reason that it was put in that week was to save Jared.
And the other thing is, no, they have not existed. Someone said to me, they've been part of the game since the beginning. They haven't.
What, these stupid things? To bring people
things like
back
the buyback. Yeah, the first one was in season 6.
No, season 3.
3, sorry.
Amy.
Then 6, but they're not even every season. They're just
it was every 3rd season, and then in season 12, Julie screwed it up.
I didn't even like it back then when I was like just watch the show. I'm like, well, that's like bullshit.
And back
like,
then it was
voted out.
Usually
like they were on remember they used to bring them to somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah, they used to go somewhere
nice. I like cheese and I like more cheese.
Cheese. I like cheese. That whole cheese thing. It was like, I like Amy, don't get me wrong. Amy's been on the show a number of times. I've met Amy in person like a number of times. Amy's super nice, but that whole cheese shtick was as bad as fucking Bacon Boys bacon bullshit. I like bacon and I like Tori Spelling. If I was single, I would go over to her fucking camper van, wherever the fuck she lives, and I would like change the tires. That's right. I would change her fucking and make her some bacon. I'd bake her some bacon. I don't fry bacon. I would bake my bacon.
Make her some bacon tires.
This is like a season full of Adam Pox. Like every single one is Adam. They all think they're the shit. And they
wow. That's true and sad.
Yeah, I was like, I really enjoyed showing Adam that Entertainment Weekly article that says, is Adam the worst Big Brother player in the history of the show? Like
Not
right
anymore.
there, like right after, like right at the end, he was just like, oh, hey, Dick, what's up? I'm like, hey, get a load of this. Johnny Mac, dude, get a fucking haircut, man. What's happening here? And like, it was kind of weird, right?
That's his name, the rock star dentist.
He looked better with short hair, in my opinion. Not like I want to fuck him or anything. I'm just throwing that out there.
And unless I missed it, he didn't. You're talking about Johnny Mac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I missed it, he didn't do the laugh, and that was the whole shtick with Johnny.
Yeah,
it was only
that
funny
was
because
his
like,
thing.
I don't know what's going to happen this week. Like it was that was what made him funny. Without the laugh, he's just a boring dentist. Like, oh.
They should have put him in the DR.
Yeah.
He was one of those loud ones in the DR. We haven't had one of those really loud people in a while. So the competition was matching the skulls with the x-rays. And I'm watching this, thing, and this is what you were saying earlier, Andrew, like right at the top of the show, was Felicia gets every single one of them wrong.
Yeah.
Every single one. Suri gets 4 out of 5 wrong. America gets every single one of them wrong. This is the competition that Jag is fit. This is the stiff competitor competition. This is for $750,000. And these motherfuckers can't remember if it was the third tooth or the second tooth, or like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? One of these idiots is going to win fucking $750,000.
But it's like you said, and I was ranting to you about this the other day or last night or whenever it was. It's like you said, it's because they cast idiots for Suri to win.
I apologize. I think we need a full brain lobotomy for Dr. X in the chat. That he needs a new brain because his brain has stopped functioning. If you read Dr. X,
he's just trolling people.
I thought we weren't allowed on the fucking chat. And
I sure hope he's trolling, because if that's his actual opinion, he needs a full brain lobotomy.
Dr. X, Matt and Jag duo is the most legendary duo in Big Brother.
Oh God.
I was wondering what everybody's telling Dr. X to shut the fuck up. And
I know.
Dr. X needs to be cast on this season. Melanie says, thank you, Andrew. Dr. X needs a doctor, says Craig.
Look at that.
Oh, are you like looking at the chat now?
No, too? I'm not even. I'm just entering now because I followed your fucking rules like I always do.
I just have it a little bit to the side, and when I see something, I was like letting the Dr. X thing go, and then Andrew had to bring it up. So all of these competitors, they're fucking like I literally can't believe. I can't get over it. It's like so weird. Last week I brought this up a couple shows. I talked to Rachel and Janelle like within a couple of days, which is kind of weird because I don't talk to like all that many Big Brother people. But I talked to both of them, and it was like, I know you like Janelle, you worked your fucking ass off in 6 and 7 to get to the end, like worked your fucking ass off. Same thing I said to Rachel. I'm like, I worked my ass off to win that fucking game. I know, you could say what you want about Rachel's win, but Rachel fucking busted her fucking ass to win that fucking game. Like she never I don't think I'm gonna do anything. And she busted her fucking ass to win the game. And you have all of these people that are just fucking schlubs, man. They're just, it's to me, this is a joke. This is gonna be one of the worst winners ever. And if Jag ends up winning, he's going to be a terrible winner
And
because
it's
he's been
so
evicted.
much money. It was so much money before, but now it's even more money.
Well, that's because you're comparing it to Big Brother Canada,
Yeah,
which is like
yeah.
$70,000. You know, and that's what people say. Like to me, it's like, you know, online and stuff. They're like, I think they should make it $1 million. Why? It didn't fucking help. Like pushing it up 250 grand. Like these motherfuckers, like, do you think they're playing harder than people that won 500 did? No. Like, what's the extra $250,000 going to do? Nothing. These people are just fucking terrible. Like, period. They need it's the casting people. I'm sorry, but it is. It's casting. Casting for these shows is everything. And when you're casting a bunch of people that just don't give a fuck and are just so lackadaisical, and I feel like they've also, you know how Paul affected that cast. It was like having a beautiful fish tank, 100-gallon fish tank, and you just drop a big fucking soft turd in it, and the whole thing turns brown. And that's what Big Brother 19 is turned into. This cast is taking their cues from Suri, who's doing nothing and laying around doing nothing in a robe all season, doing nothing. And this is how the entire season has gone. Stop fucking infecting these casts with one fucking returning douchebag, or lazy robe wearing grandma. All right.
How old is Suri again? 56 or something? 45, 48?
Let's Google it. You're online.
No.
She's got to be in her 50s.
I think so.
The appeal to Suri was she was just like I know she's a nurse, but it's like watching your mom and go play Survivor, and it's like, holy fuck, if she can do it, I can do it too. That's what the appeal to Suri was. The everyday woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, well, you proved you can do nothing and get to the end. Woo, you go and do nothing. Woo! This season, I just have such a.
It's also kind of similar to Boston Rob when he came back the fourth time and they gave him a cast of idiots. He's a better player than Suri.
Casting. Yeah. Well, you know what they did was they marketed it as Russell Hands versus Boston Rob. You're a villain and you're a hero that you love. And then they cast everyone that loved Rob and everyone that hated Russell. And every single person in Russell's tribe hated Russell. Every single person in Rob's tribe, fucking took turns sucking his dick and fucking licking his balls. Oh, hold on. Can you hold that dick up so I can get under the balls there? It was the stupidest fucking shit I ever saw in my life. I'm not kidding. Russell's tribe literally threw the first competition so they could vote him out.
It was a third comp, but yeah.
What was the first time that they went? Wasn't it the first time they went to tribal?
First time they went to tribal, yes.
Yeah. So it was absolutely ridiculous. The whole and then Probst. Boston Rob is literally carrying his family on his back during this competition. He's so great, I would suck his dick if he was in front of him right now. He had a shirt on that had a picture of him, his wife, and his 3 girls. It's just like, fuck this shit. America, she's talking a good game again. She's talked a good game. Talk. Hasn't done shit. So she reminds me of? If you haven't watched Big Brother Canada, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. Peter and Alec talked the greatest game in the diary room, The Shield, and never did shit like out with
See,
everybody
we're
else.
having
But
too
Peter-
much
but-
fun. We're
but-
playing
but-
with each other.
I can't believe I'm going to defend Peter and Alec, but they both at least won comps and had a little bit of influence in the house, more so influence in the house than America did.
True.
Oh, well,
Speaking of which, how did Peter's penis enlargement surgery go? Is he
Yes, tell
better
us.
now?
a fucking elephant from what I hear.
Excellent. Well done.
Wow. Just in time for you.
Actually,
Andy, to come out west.
Peter will be back on Tuesday. Oh, look, it's already Monday. So according to my clock, it just turned it's 12 midnight Monday. So Peter will be on the show tomorrow.
And I just want to go official and say to everyone that it's going to snow here before Halloween. I'm not denying it. I'm not lying. It's going to snow
No,
tomorrow
you were
night.
lying when you told me it didn't snow.
Well, when you were coming, and it's not my fault that you couldn't see the aurora, even though it happens here all winter, and I sent you photos from 2 nights ago.
And I'm sorry, Eric. I'm like video mailbagger Eric. I love you, but you said that Russell's tribe didn't win again. They did win one more after that. Sorry, the historian maybe has to correct you.
Oh,
But I love you, Eric.
no. But you know, Kat was good at her own things, which was
Here we go.
Yeah,
And thank God I was driving, or you'd probably be up shit creek.
That's a good show. Schitt's Creek. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, she didn't
Good
know
thing it was me driving, man.
that. I'm telling you, you ever watch Speed Racer, the cartoon where he just goes around and he has that look on his face?
Saved your life.
That was me sitting in the passenger
Gave
seat.
you a little thrill.
Kat keeps wanting me to move to Calgary, but she knows how much I hate winter, and winter starts now and goes till May. So no, thank you.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
More or less.
I have here, I can't stand blue. But we all know that. Noms, we know who American Blue are the Noms. We already
I
knew that.
nearly bought a giant roller today. I was at this big Japanese
You're getting
store.
ready
And
for
they,
Halloween?
no, but just to wear tonight to annoy you.
There's
I
a
just-
good suggestion for people. Just get
I
a
was
big
like,
fucking roller, stick it on the front of your head and make your face shiny as fuck, and we'll know that you're blue.
Rub Vaseline all over your
And put
face.
that shiny makeup in between your eyes. It's like super fucking
Highlighter.
distracting
highlighter.
as fuck.
Yeah.
And like doesn't look good, but whatever. Okay.
Andrew, what's on your shirt? All the little, are those like embroidery bits or dots?
They're
or hearts?
they're like little
Are they penises?
Oh, sailboats.
Oh, sailboats.
Sailboats.
I
Okay.
thought they were little dicks,
You
as
wish.
in not evil dick, but you know,
Oh. Why does it say
little
that?
cocks.
Yay, Anaconda Chris. Yay. Sorry.
It's not letting me play that.
Anaconda grits. So what-
Anaconda Chris.
I'm not sure. So while Dick sorts that out, I'm not sure anymore if Anaconda Chris actually has a massive dick, because I watched this whole season of the challenge just to see his bulge, and there was not a lot of bulginess there. And I'm thinking maybe that just the underwear he wore on Survivor just happened
That's
to be.
disappointing because a good
Wait,
bulge.
he
is a
was-
nice
he's on the
thing.
challenge?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the
Yeah,
guy
he
that
won.
like
bulge.
He won.
the guy that didn't do anything on Survivor and won?
Yes. And
The guy that
I'll
was
admit-
voted out like week 2 or not even week 2, it was probably week 1. And then sat on Fuck You Island for the entire show, came back at the very end and won. It's the stupidest fucking thing I ever saw in my life.
But he did do well on the challenge. Now, granted, his social strategy game was shit, but he won like 4 duels and dominated physically. So
You liked my pot roast, Dick. That's something else you enjoyed about staying with me for a week.
What does that have to do
Sorry.
with anything?
This is how my brain works. Ask Andrew. I'll bring up
Okay,
something.
well,
from-
let's move
2
to
weeks
video
ago.
mailbags before
Yeah.
hold on. Before we get to video mailbags, I forgot. Andrew, we have a Cat's Correction Corner from Kofi.
Yes.
Oh, she's so excited. Hi, Dick. I'm here with another Cat's Correction Corner. For all you new people, Kofi makes a list of all the things that Cat that says are true that are total bullshit.
I
and he
just
lets us
sometimes
all
make
know.
shit up, and Kofi's
He
my
totally
trust.
does.
I'm Dick's trusty sidekick, and Kofi's my trusty sidekick. I need help, the assistance.
He's really my trusty sidekick because
Shut
he's like,
up,
pointing
he's
out all
mine.
your
You can't
fuck-ups.
steal him.
Hi, Dick. I'm here with another Cat's Correction Corner. First of all, Cat asked if I'm still watching the show, and the answer is barely. I've watched about 2 episodes all season because I'm tired of production. I do keep up with what's going on through updates of the feeds. Dick at Night is my only motivation to keep up at all. Thanks for continuing on with us, Kofi. See, I got distracted by the chat. Somebody's in there. B Bean says, so Cat spews fake news. First of all, Cat asked if I did already did that. Next paragraph. We only have one major correction to make from last week. Cat said that Ika knew the other house guests were watching her shred the letters while Andrew was adamant she did not.
I was wrong.
As has been the trend this season, Andrew was correct. Ika had no clue the other house guests were watching the whole process until the backyard opened up and Adele told her they topazed you. That's all, and only 2 weeks left of this torture. Cat's trusty sidekick, Kofi.
Thanks, Kofi.
Thank you, Kofi.
Keeping me on the straight and narrow. Sometimes I get tired and I just make shit up. Kofi's getting his PhD in political science, so he's super smart.
And he's super busy.
I really do think, first of all, well done, Kofi. I love you. I do think this is the worst season because every season prior to this had at least some redeemable person or aspect. Last season was Muffin Gate. Season 19 had Kevin. He was funny on the feeds. Season 14 at least had Brittany, who was interesting. But this season had nobody.
Wait, you say 14?
Well, she was on 14. 12 had Brittany. 14 had a few interesting people. I mean,
Brittany had one diary room that made me crack up, which was the when she was
that one was good. Yeah,
it was hilarious, and I'll give credit where credit's due. And that's the reason that people like Brittany is because of her DRs. And that DR was fucking legendary, and it was fucking hilarious. So I will definitely give her that. But I feel like every season they have people fighting and scrapping to win.
I mean, I'm not comparing it, but I have I've done Dick at Night for 11 years, and I have the same feeling as I did during season 16. I remember he and I had a really hard time getting through Derek's season. And I know
it was so fucking boring.
I just have the same
fucking
feeling.
boring.
Yeah.
Anytime anything would happen, we sent Toombs there to go do a fucking shout out into the backyard. And here's Derek. Oh, hold on, everybody. Don't pay attention to that. Come follow me. Production watch inside. It's hey, fucking Mr. fucking policeman that retired at the age of 22. Go fuck yourself, okay? You're fucking this whole show up.
It was just really painful, and this is really painful.
And having Chloe on was painful too. It was brutal. That was the only reason that I ended up getting you, was because you were friends with her online.
No, you wanted cat ladies, and my name was Cat.
No, but I saw you guys.
She suggested me. Yeah.
She didn't suggest you.
No?
I asked. No.
Okay.
And I liked her because I had interactions with her for quite a while before. And I'm like, well, my idea was I wanted one day that 2 people that were constantly on the feeds that would some of the stuff that I missed on the feeds, will catch me up and kind of be those people. But all she did was just gush over Derek. Like we couldn't even do a show. She would like every single time she would turn it into Derek, turn the conversation to Derek, turn it. And I was like, oh,
But you got
there's
one of the
other
best things to
people.
happen to you out of it.
Yes.
Oh, I should have let that die.
And it's Cleo, not Chloe, but
Oh, Cleo, that's right. You're right. Well, I ended up blocking her after that because she got like really nasty after I told her I didn't want her back after that one season she did with me. It was you're trying to have a conversation about like one person or a different alliance or whatever, and she keeps bringing it back over, and it's like there's more than one person in the house. Like, you know, we have to talk about everybody, and she just like wouldn't have it. It was really weird. It was like a total obsession. So whatever. I'm sure she's like polished his balls in real life. Okay, moving along.
Hey, Dick, it's Tom here.
Hey, Dick and panel, it's Crystal Joy here. So before I put the
Yeah, we're getting like a view of like, is that an air vent on the ceiling? What's going on here?
camera on my face,
Oh,
I'm gonna warn y'all now. I had worked at my side hustle job, and we had a theme of doing clown makeup, so I chose the It clown, sort of.
It's too pretty.
So here are my
Be
thoughts
scary.
on
hey, it's good makeup though. I like it.
Yeah.
And she's getting ready for Halloween. What do we got? Hold on, I gotta bring up my calendar here. Fuck,
Nice.
no, it's Monday, dude. It's after midnight. It's Monday.
Oh,
So there's only
Not
eight-
this Tuesday, but next Tuesday.
yes, a week from Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. Whatever. Yeah, a week from Tuesday. And all the co-hosts are invited. I don't know who's going to show up, but I think most of them will be there. It should be fun.
the whole Jag double HOH thing. I thought that he was the first person to win HOH 2 weeks in a row.
You know, we haven't even talked about that. Like, we didn't even have a chance to talk about that. Well, I didn't bring it up, but it is like fucking bullshit that they did that, where someone could win HOH 2 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's total horseshit. It should have never happened. Yeah, and we decided it was Big Brother Canada that they had a secret HOH, but they made them throw the competition. When they played in the HOH, they said you have to throw it. You can't win 2 HOHs in a row. But that was like between them and production, in order to keep everyone else from knowing who the secret HOH is. But you know, how fucking sad is it that groundbreaking the United States Big Brother is now copying fucking Big Brother Canada, and it was done in another country too, right?
That's not insulting.
Well,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
it's like
they
Big
should be
Big Brother's little brother up north.
But yes, they should be like the industry leader or whatever.
Yeah, 100%. Well, you know, and I'm not saying it to like shit on Big Brother Canada. The fucking budget has to be 10 times what it is in Canada, at least.
Yeah.
Right. Along with that, and we talked about the prize money, which is, you know, in American dollars is like 70. Oh, I started bringing that up, and I didn't even get back to that. There's like $70,000 in US dollars. And you know, this is what I brought up to that person that was, you know, saying that they should raise it. I'm like, it's casting. It's casting. It's not the money, it's casting. It's casting these fucktards that want to be influencers. And what do you think you're gonna get when you're getting them off of fucking Instagram and TikTok, you fucking idiots? Like, honest to God. Something wrong with these people? Cast normal people, man. Like, seriously, cast normal people. Everyday motherfuckers. Go and do your job. Don't sit there at your computer going over Instagram and trying to find like somebody that like Johnny, who you cast, is going to want to fuck. Like, seriously, it's like so annoying. Big Brother used to be this social experiment where you throw people with different backgrounds all together and see how they intermix. Now it's just so not that anymore at all. So, and the thing is, it's like, sorry, Andrew, but these people, if you go to season 1 of Big Brother Canada, season 2 of Big Brother Canada, season 5, and even like not last season, but the one before that, 10 with Kevin, you have people like playing their ass off that are entertaining, that's fun to watch, doing this for 70 fucking grand. 70, they also get a $5,000 gift certificate at the Brick Furniture Store and $10,000 trips from Travelocity or wherever the fuck it is. Some kind of and a you know, some Wendy's coupons for free Frosties for life, or I don't know, whatever the fuck.
It was only breakfast last year, remember?
Oh yeah, they were pushing their breakfast. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not about the money. It's about good casting and casting the right people that are competitive, that want to win.
Killer instinct, yes.
Yeah, not these fucking schlubs that they cast this season. It's a terrible cast.
So hold on. So
sorry.
Yeah.
I interrupted you twice, and then I was going to move on without letting you talk.
So 2 things now. One, since COVID, both Big Brother US and Canada have used the excuse of COVID to not do open casting calls. And open casting calls are where you're more likely to find natural people who are actually there to audition for Big Brother. I mean, look at Big Brother Canada. Since COVID, really, Kevin and Marty were probably the only 2 really good castings. And I guarantee you, they were both from open casting calls prior to COVID who just got carried over, who didn't get cast. So you need to go back to open casting calls.
No, but that costs money. Sending people all over the country and with video cameras to tape everything and it costs
you get
more
better
money
people
when you can just go online and look at videos by clicking one to the
you're
next.
right, Andrew.
And they don't even have like real casting people going through most of them. They have a bunch of fucking interns that they have going through, and then they get passed over to the casting people, which is bullshit. Do your fucking jobs.
But Dick, anybody, myself included, can sit in front of a computer and take 80,000 takes of their thing before they go in. When you go into open casting call, the person says, tell me about yourself in 1 minute, and it's go, and you get one chance. Yeah. You can't, right? So you can't prepare, well, you can mentally prepare, but you can't do multiple takes. And then the second thing, Eric said, I still can't believe Andrew never got to stage 2. Kat even said he's seen his audition video. So I just sent mine in. And there was lots of nudity. There was lots of loud, I'm gay, this and the other. I took somebody's advice. I can't say who. And, it's still, And it's, we'll see. So, yeah.
I told Andrew, you got to walk up like a cowboy and use your dick like a fucking lasso.
I told him last time to do it naked, and he actually did. And he still didn't get cast because he's done everything.
Yeah.
Everything under the book.
And then they cast like these shitty ass people. And like, I can't tell you how many times that like people online come to me and it's like, I think I would be like good on the show, and they cast these people. I don't understand it. It's fucking pure laziness. It's like what it comes down to. They're being cheap. They're being lazy. Hey, we did, the same thing with, it's like, the shit that they got away with during COVID, now they're not getting that money back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you did just fine during. You don't need that money to do these on location, interviews or auditions or anything. It's like Survivor's like, yeah, we went 26 days and fuck it, our ratings are still shitty. We ain't changing shit. It's cheaper. They give a million excuses why 26 days is better, but it fucking is not better. And like, even like the people that played 39 days, it's like, these people that win it through 26 days, it's like not even the same. Troyzan used to say that last third of a season is the fucking hardest when it comes to like not eating and this and that. And you're like losing weight and not feeling good and you're dizzy and this and that. Kat's busy in the chat. I could see you, Kat. It's right.
I'm not in the chat. Andrew, you motherfucker.
What did I do?
Well, I'm not in the chat. I logged out. I was in the chat for like 3 minutes.
Oh,
Update your chat.
we're in the kitty purr era. Can we not, please? This is what's wrong with the show. Okay, back to Crystal Joy. We have a lot of video mailbacks.
He was the first person to win HOH 2 weeks in a row. But my baby John, he was very so nicely reminding me that Tiffany was HOH 2 weeks in a row, even though her HOH was usurped by, I think, Claire during the cookout season. Anyway, so, but that's different. You know, Tiffany.
Wait, I don't remember that. What happened? Nobody remembers.
Tiffany, I think if I recall, she won some power where she got to be HOH. She got to compete for HOH a second time and she did win. But then Claire used her whatever hijack to take one of the nominees away and become HOH. It was a bunch of bullshit and it didn't make a difference really. But yeah.
All right. Go back to
did out her HOH, you know, Jag did. Shit's not fair. So next season, if they do this bullshit secret HOH shit again, they need to put in a stipulation. If you tell anybody, your ass is on the block or you can't play next week. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.
there needs to be like a punishment for it.
I agree.
And production can't like when their twists and shit are like totally shit on. Just like you remember Big Brother 19, we had that stupid fucking tree in the living room all goddamn season. And then there's like, oh, look, there's an apple. Oh, it has a prize in it. And Paul's like, if anybody touches that fucking apple, you're going on the block. And everybody's like, oh, you're God. And that twist like went to shit. And there's a lot of most of their twists go to shit, right? Or are shit to start with. All right, moving along. Thank you, Crystal Joy.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Alex. Dick, I am disappointed that you did not get the clever commentary from my previous mailbag where I went to the Big Brother outro music before actually doing my question, to talk about how they're always in the show going to the music when they should be doing something like the veto ceremony or, nominations or whatever. Tom, I am so devastated by how devastated Tom was. And so on behalf of Tom, Andrew, go fuck yourself. Let's see. Question today, I guess, do you think Jag is going to get out of the double? He's won so many competitions lately. I think he won't. I think Jag's going to win the veto in the double and stay to the end and probably win, even though he was evicted earlier. So what do you think?
Oh, shit.
Hey, good evening, Dick and everybody.
Hold on. It was
Gone here. I think he will get through the double. I think he'll probably win the veto in the double. I don't know if he's going to win the game, but he'll definitely, I think, get through the double.
I agree.
I also don't care, but
Yeah. I agree too.
I hope not. They have to see that Jag's winning everything, and if anybody's going to win anything, they have to get rid of him. They have to. I know this is a really stupid cast, but I mean, like, they have to. They have to. And this is going to really be like one of their only chances in order to do it. So this cast will go down legendary as like the stupidest cast ever. I've been saying this all season, that this is the stupidest cast ever. It really is. This cast is terrible. But I mean, can you be that fucking stupid? The guy's winning 2 HOHs in a row. He's won like every veto in like the last 3 or something.
Yeah.
But they could be
that stupid, Dick.
Or he'll just win the veto. That's what Alex was saying.
Yeah, he could just win.
Put him up twice. All right. Good job with the Eagles.
Go Phillies tomorrow.
Very nice. I like that the Jets beat the Eagles, but yet the Eagles beat Miami Dolphins. Excellent. Excellent. Can you guys also beat New England and Buffalo? Thanks. Just put in my request now.
Hey, good evening, Dick and everybody. John here. Firstly, I really don't want to hear about Jag being a so-called competition beast. Look who the fuck he's going up against. What's everybody like got 3 wins compared to him now? Matt has a veto win, but I don't even include Matt because he's with Jag. Felicia has an HOH and Blue has a veto. And Bowie has an HOH. So that's 3 competition wins compared to what Jag's going up against left in the house. It's a fucking joke.
They were all random guesses. Like, oh no, I'm sorry. Felicia's was like it was a random fucking miniature golf shot, but the other 2 were like completely, like not even trying to like really think about it, just random.
Yep.
Stupids.
Speaking to what Jag's going up against left in the house, it's a fucking joke. And speaking of that, what do you guys think of the chances of Jag or Matt going in the double? And thirdly, just to lighten the mood a little bit, we're like a week and a half away from Halloween, like 9 days away from Halloween. So I'm not just asking, not just you guys, Dick, Cat, and Andrew, but everybody on the YouTube live chat. What's your favorite horror movie and why? Have a good night, guys.
Okay, we got a lot of questions in there.
Oh man.
The horror movie was the 3rd question. What was the 2nd question?
Are Matt and Jag gonna make it through the double?
I hope not. I hope not is my answer.
I think they are.
I'm rooting against them. And
okay, so I don't know if you call The Shining a horror movie, but it would be
it's a horror
mine.
movie.
Yeah, that's my favorite. But the scariest I've ever seen is Insidious. But I love The Shining. It's my favorite.
Don't know what Insidious was. Andrew?
Yeah, I thought of the original Halloween too. I just saw it in the thing, but that was the first thing that came to mind.
I'd say like the only movie that scared me, I was a kid, and with my religious like mom, was The Exorcist. Like, because it was demons and the boogeyman, that could be under your bed or whatever. It's in the wind, in a creaking tree, around the corner, in your closet. That like scared the shit out of me. But I don't know. I just I'm not big into horror movies. I like I don't know. I think probably when it was like in high school, just out of high school, I used to love going to see all those movies. I remember taking my girlfriend to see Friday the 13th. Is that the isn't that the one?
Friday the 13th wasn't Halloween, was it? Or you're just talking general in horror?
Friday the 13th and Halloween is 2 different series.
They're different. Yeah.
But didn't John ask about Halloween horror? Or you're just going on in general?
I didn't know it was
scary movie.
I didn't know it was so specific. I was just going by
John, did you mean, John, in the chat, did you mean Halloween specific or any horror movie?
Any horror movie. Yeah.
Oh, that changes it.
Andrew wants to change it now.
Please, Andrew, why are you always so specific? You gotta be more free-spirited like your bestie.
Somebody had their message retracted.
Take it back.
It says it there. It's
that's why I said The Shining. It has nothing to do with Halloween.
The Shining was a great fucking movie, man.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, we're moving along. Thank you, John.
Hey, Dick and Panel, Kevin here. That HOH is bullshit, and then Jack winning that 2 weeks in a row. Fuck off. The veto's stupid too. Him win the veto. So yeah. With how shitty this season is, I don't really have a question about the season. So we'll go with the NFL instead, Dick.
Another Eagles
which
fan.
team do you think has had the ugliest jersey in the history of the NFL? And then I'll see you guys next episode.
Oh,
Hey, Dick and Pat.
Oh, hold on. The ugliest jersey in the history of the NFL has to be the jail ones from the Steelers. They had like stripes going across this way, like
Oh,
they
really?
broke out of prison or something. Yeah.
That's weird.
Hold on, I'll try to.
and then for
I'm not
Cat,
a
NHL. Yeah, NHL. I'm trying to think of worst. I know it was a football question, but I'm thinking of NHL.
I mean, I even though I prefer CFL football, I watch NFL football, even though Dick teases me. I've never liked the Miami Dolphins jerseys, but I don't really like teal in a jersey because I also don't like the hockey jerseys, like the Mighty Ducks. I
Okay,
just don't like that color.
Oh, I don't like. Yeah, I don't like the new Ducks logo.
This is-
I like
this
the
is the-
original. Mighty
Oh,
Ducks.
that's weird going. I
Yeah.
guess isn't that
The-
kind of like
Bumblebees.
Yeah.
yeah, the socks are kind of old school, but I don't get why they do look like bees. Because they do look like bees.
Those are pretty ugly.
Yeah.
And there were some ugly ones in the 70s.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I kind of like the teal, and to be honest with
Do
you,
you?
yeah, because it's different, and you know, it is very Miami with the orange and the teal.
I guess.
I think that what I'm sick of and don't like is that every single fucking team now has a black alternate uniform or jersey. It's
Yeah.
like it used to be the Raiders and like Pittsburgh like had black, and like really that was kind of it. Now it's like even the Jets have a fucking black, and it's like it's fucking
Do you
stupid.
remember, this is hockey, but do you remember the old Vancouver Canucks jersey? Like the
Their whole uniform was the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
early
I've ever
80s
seen.
one, pre-80s. It was
Like
just
the
V.
orange.
Yeah.
Orange.
It was
Yeah.
just the letter V and like orange, yellow, brown stripes. It was so ugly, man. That's the only other one that comes to mind that really bugs me.
Oh, those really were awful. Hold on, I got some pictures here.
They were pretty nasty.
This, yeah, these were terrible. Look at this.
This is like what?
Like Power
You can do
Rangers.
better than that, man.
And then they had the reverse over
yeah.
here.
It's really bad.
That was some fucking ugly shit, man. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
terrible. Those are the ones that you always make fun of. Oops. Put this back over here. And oh, this is kind of a two-parter. He said, "Don't mind me because I'm on codeine. I'm recovering from something."
Aw.
Oh, and I'm gonna ask everybody real quick. We're getting so many video mailbags, and you guys like just let YouTube name them. And so I have to rename every single video because it just puts the date on there. Just put your name on when you post it on YouTube. That way, when I download it, it'll have a different name for everybody, and I don't have to change the names of every single video. I would really appreciate it. Plus, then I can refer to just by looking at the video which was playing, I would know your name. I know you guys say your name in the beginning, but it just helped me out. Anyhow, all right. Oh, bitch. No. He put in one and then sent me another one. He's like, "Don't worry, both of them combined are under a minute." I'm like, "All right, cool."
So why are they letting Jag get another HOH? Because what in BB23, Claire had that invisible HOH thing. It was called something different, but same premise. But she had to secretly throw the next HOH comp. So I don't understand. Anyways, I want everybody to know that coronavirus is still real. I just tested positive this morning. That's why I look so disheveled. I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck. So stay safe, everyone, and yeah, have a great day.
Sorry to hear.
Okay, I didn't know it was Claire. Was it Claire or was it Tiffany? I'm like, that season was another boring.
So they cleared it up in the chat. So Tiffany won HOH, and then Claire got an invisible HOH, but she got to steal one of Tiffany's two noms. And I believe she also named the replacement if there was one. And then Claire could not compete the following week. And I think Tiffany could compete the following week. If I recall, my memory of that was hazy. But yeah.
Do you guys think that this adds anything to the game at all?
Of course not.
Like, I don't think so either. I just don't see it. It's like, I don't know. The producers like think that they're doing these great and fun things, and I don't think anybody really gives a shit.
Well, they overproduce. That's the new thing.
Well, it's been a thing on Big Brother for quite a while. All right. Oh, and now we got part 2. Oh, and sorry about you getting COVID. Oops, about getting COVID. That sucks. By the way, they just reported that there's more COVID deaths in Central Florida now than there has been in the last 2 years. And of course, this is Florida, so nobody's talking about it anywhere. I saw it on one of the local news things online. So take care of yourself, Kyle. Now Kyle's in a box on COVID, on codeine. Or were you not on codeine? Maybe it was COVID and I misread it saying he was on codeine. I don't know.
Dick and panel, hello, Dick and panel. It's Kyle. Do you think that
I can't play
I
that?
like
You have
the
music.
ELO.
You have music. Yeah, that's a copyright thing. I can't do it.
Oh, that's true. He'll get
Hi,
in trouble.
EvelDick.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go with this one first.
Hey, Dick and Nite, Jonathan here.
Yay!
Easy.
So my question for tonight is just like, what do you think the main reason is that like why we don't see really like close votes anymore? Like, I'm so sick of this majority bullshit. Do you think it's just like the casts, like the people that they cast just are too scared and don't really want to like actually play the game? Yeah, that's just my thoughts. Like, why? What do you think the main reason is of why we don't really see that anymore? Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
I
First
really
of all, love your smile, love the sweater, love the.
sorry,
I
Andrew's
love
taking
your
over. Okay.
Here, let me
Um,
just throw this glass of water on
Answer
Andrew.
the question. I think it's time. People are so afraid of who cast the hinky vote and let's go after the people who didn't vote in the majority that I actually, even though I don't like it, I think it's time for Julie to not announce, by a vote of 10-2 or 8-4 so that everybody can vote however the fuck they want. And Julie will not say the vote count. That way we have a real vote.
They look at it as it stirs shit up and causes drama, and it does. And if she didn't, that would be, you have like a crazy blindside that would like, but how many, let's be honest, like how many times does like a real crazy blindside happen in Big Brother? It's not very often. And then even when it does happen, you have some dickhead like Asian James that fucking goes and tells the person.
Yeah.
And he like, it's so stupid because he's like takes pride in it now. And it's just like, dude, you're a dumbass. Like you fucked up that season. Like, how's that like fun or funny or, what's funny is you having a restraining order on the girl you were trying to lie to everybody that you're having sex with. And what is it? It was
You're gonna cease and assist it.
cease and assist. Is that what it was that he had? A cease and assist. Anyhow, I'm sure James is a nice guy, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude, you fucked up the show. And but that was the thing, is like we saw bringing people back always fucks the show up. It's just has there ever been a time that it's just really, unless it's all, and even the last time when they brought all back, that was fucking terrible season 2. So like, has there been a season that like they brought back one or few or some people and it's been like a great season? Besides like the first All-Star is the only one that I can come up with.
Just that one.
Big Brother
Like-
Canada 5.
I mean, I liked 5.
Big Brother Canada 5 was good.
But
Big Brother Canada 5 was good, but they
Yeah.
fucked it up. The producers fucked it up because it should have been a full cast of it. It should have been, why would you have the cast?
It should have been
Half
all
returning,
stars.
half
Yeah.
new people. Do all, or like the rumor was, there was going to be a US versus Canada.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking
The
fantastic.
dream. Yeah.
But they fucked it up.
Uh-uh.
So, do we answer Jonathan's question? Oh, I'm sure Andrew did.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And now we have a new video mailbagger.
Hi, EvelDick. My name's Tiffany. I'm Jonathan's sister. He sends videos.
It's Jonathan's sister.
Oh, she's cute too. Your whole family's cute.
I watched this and I was just cracking up. I was like, Jonathan's sister? No way. Well, welcome, Jonathan's sister.
Hi, EvelDick. My name's Tiffany. I'm Jonathan's sister. He sends video mailbags to you all the time. I don't have a question. I really just wanted to say hi. I'm a huge fan. Jonathan showed me Big Brother. He got me into it, and the first season he showed me was yours. You were incredible to watch. I love you, and thank you.
Okay,
Aww.
Tiffany. No ass kissing in like video mailbags. Ask a question next
Like
time.
that.
She did not specifically say I was not allowed to plow her brother, so
Oh my God.
got to make that clear. or else-
She will next time.
Mm.
But send in a video mailbag. Listen, I encourage all new video mailbag.
Yeah, we love
Nice having new people as
new
well as like
people.
our regulars. So welcome, Tiffany. And you guys could do a question
you
together.
guys are adorable. I love it. Do it together.
I just said that.
I just said it
What's
more
up, Nene?
enthusiastically. Hi, Stephanie.
I'm gonna have to mute you.
What's up, Dick and Panel? It's Stephanie here. So my question for you guys tonight is not of this season, because let's face it, this season is basically a dumpster fire for the rest of the season anyway. Maybe we might get one or two cool things, but I doubt it. So my question for you guys tonight is actually about like previous seasons. So between Canada and the US, you can use both of them. Who are your top 3 favorite winners of all time? Let me know what you guys think. Thanks. Bye.
Andrew, go first. Because I know you thought
I
of
was gonna
this.
say Andrew too. So
June, Big Brother 4.
really,
Yeah.
kind of surprised.
She floated really well, and she used G perfectly. She used him as long as she needed him, and then at the exact correct point, that's when she tossed him in the garbage. And I thought she was really funny and just a good house guest, fun to watch. John Party, Big Brother Canada 2.
This is bullshit.
And then it's really tough for the third one because I want to say Dick, but I'm going through all the other winners.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to. You should eliminate me, so there's like no pressure to say me. Anybody but me. How's that?
I hate that I'm saying this, but because I hate him now, but in season 10, Dan was really, really good. Sorry, I know. I hated
No, I'm
listen,
pissed off because that's my answer.
Oh,
And
oh.
Andrew and I do this all the time. But fine, I should have gone
Sure.
first. Fuck you. I'm gonna say June, John, and season 2, Dr. Will.
Oh,
I guess. Just to be different from Andrew. But
Dr. Will is definitely on my list.
and I am always on Twitter declaring June as one of my favorites. I'm always on Twitter declaring John Party as
Listen,
one of my favorites.
I like June, but I was not a huge fan of her game. So I would like no insult like intended, but
yeah.
I just would never pick her to be like one of my 3 favorites. Geez, I'm gonna have to.
I just think she's so manipulative. in
Dr.
such a
Will
smart way.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dan was a good winner. But I don't know. I never like looked at him as like one of my favorites. So I don't know. There were so many people that should have won that didn't. Like for me, to be honest with you, like I like Dr. Will better in All Stars
Me
then-
too,
but I liked him in Big Brother 2. Listen, if it wasn't for Dr. Will and Big Brother 2, I don't even know if the show would be on the air. Like, and being dead fucking serious, because like they did a complete revamp of the show after season 1, and they didn't know what the fuck what to do, what was going on. And why can't they find somebody like this again to cast? Like seriously. He was smart. He was a fucking smart ass. He went in, didn't give a fuck, had fun. You know, I will never forget that diary room. He's like, you know, I could be like the biggest liar here. He's like, no, matter of fact, I am the biggest liar.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm like, gotta be like the biggest liar in LA. Wait, I gotta be the biggest liar in California. Like, I think I'm probably the biggest liar in the entire fucking country.
I mean,
Like, just going off, and it was so hilarious to watch him. And then watching him and Boogie in season 7, where I just don't give Boogie the credit for winning that season, because it was Will.
It was Will
that carried him. But it's like, but them together, watching them just fuck Marcellus over and take all the prizes and blame him for it. And everybody believe, why would anybody believe anything either one of these idiots says? But yet everybody's like believing them.
And that's the
like,
thing,
that All-Star
right?
season is what made me look back a lot of the people that were prior. Like, I'm not saying this to rip people, I'm just saying it because it's true. Like Danielle Reyes, she was fucking hook, line, and sinker, just like the rest of those motherfuckers wanting to be in Chilltown.
I mean,
like
the
all of them.
strategy of lying and also telling people you hate them. And
that was bullshit though. And
I know it was. I know, but
he
in
said his
general,
thing. He said that whole thing.
that was the second one around.
That was the
right?
second one, the second take.
But even during the game, every day on the feeds, he wasn't always nice to people. He was charming, but he was very passive aggressive and
he's super passive aggressive. Like when it came to
Howie,
he was so sick of Howie, he just like couldn't stand him. And Howie's just like a big dopey dog following him around. And like he's just like ripping on him, telling him how fat he is and how he needs Botox.
Right. People would trust him or listen to him when they shouldn't have. It was really weird.
It was all of them, and they're supposed to be all-stars. And so when I'm watching this, I'm like what? They should have been on the block first, like fucking first. But he came out and was like, goes to the other side, and it's like, hey, look, this is all-star season. We need to like play it up. We want to have a good ending to this season. Let's get rid of all these floaters and these nobody people in the beginning and just get rid of them, and then we'll fight it out. And they're all like, oh, it's a great idea. And that's what they did. And you got people like that I really enjoyed, like Diane, who should have won Big Brother 5. Doing the death sleep for a day and a half because she knew she was going home. Jace is like losing his mind, throwing chairs around the backyard.
Roid rage.
Because he's going to be fucking backdoored again for the second season out of, the second season out of 3. You had to put Jace on there just because he was such a big personality, but he was just such a bad player at the game. He just really was. And he was such a gigantic narcissist. Like that dude was like the original, like he couldn't pass a mirror without looking at himself. I was a bartender. I worked in bars for fucking forever. And when you're a bartender, and a lot of bars have like a giant mirror behind you, and people they walk up to you, they're not even looking at you, they're talking to you, but they're looking at themselves in the mirror, and they're like all primping and like, hey motherfucker, I'm over here, like what the fuck, it's like the weirdest thing. And that's like Jace, man. It was like Jen was like that too. There's been like a number of people over the years, but so my favorite winners. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I really did like the Jillian win.
Mhm.
And it was a good combination. But the duos, like I like people in duos. Here's something too that with Danielle Reyes. I never liked the fact it always never sat with me well that she turned on Jason at the end. Because like he would have never done that to her, would have never done that to her. So that like always kind of like was kind of shitty, I thought. But Jillian, Jillian and Emmett, I found them really funny to watch, man. And they fucking ran that game. Emmett with all his fucking cheating. How many competitions was he thrown out of for cheating? Like
3 or 4.
Yeah.
3, yeah.
And it was the first season. It was like goofy ass competitions too. It was like some of those comps are so fucking stupid. Like people that are in the chat are like watching this now that didn't see it. It was so hokey. It was so low budget and so hokey that they had a room full of balloons that you had to pop with your ass like a 5-year-old birthday party. And there was the veto was inside of one of the balloons or some shit like that. Like that's how hokey it was. But but it just goes to show that was a really good season. And season 2 wasn't like much of an upgrade. It was still like kind of hokey and stuff and low budget. It was, but it was all about the people, the cast that played it. You know, and that's where the show is so sorely lacking. Is the fucking casting is just terrible now.
The reason why everyone likes season 2 the best is because they all most of them, if not all of them, wanted to win. They were all playing, you know.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. Well, the same thing with season 1, except for Tala.
1, 2. The problem with 1 is they brought Gary back, right? Like after going to jury, so it kind of.
Oh, and the ending of season 1 was they
Yeah.
brought Gary back like final 4 or something, and then
Yeah.
his best friend fucking is the stupidest shit that if you've never seen this before, go on YouTube and watch it because it's like here comes what the fuck is her name? Was it
Topaz.
Topaz. Here comes Topaz with just coming up to talk shit to Jillian and fuck you, bitch. This is my time. Everybody's watching me. Fuck you. Puts her vote in, doesn't look at her vote at all, and walks away. So at the end, when they're reading the votes, it was her vote that was for Jillian. And she's like, she sure in the fuck did. I rewatched that thing like 10 times. She never looked at which one she stuck in there because she was so all about my time in the spotlight and talking shit to Jillian. So the whole end of that season was such a clusterfuck, but it was like fun. It was hilarious. It was so it was good. I enjoyed it. And I like Jillian as a winner. I wish that we would have seen her back. Jillian and Emmett together were a fucking duo to be like, they're fucking great players. Both of them together were great players, man. Who else? Big Brother US. 2, 3.
The one that we haven't said, but that was in the chat, Big Brother Canada 10, Kevin was a good
Oh,
winner.
Kevin, yeah. That
Yeah,
was
well,
amazing.
yeah, Kevin was fun. Kevin was like, Kevin was probably the most fun I've had watching anyone play Big Brother
In a while.
in a
yeah.
decade, in at least a decade. I really, really did enjoy watching him. The rest of the cast was like, you know, they were all right. Nothing great. But Kevin from the beginning was just like, I'm a villain. I'm going to be a villain. I'm going to lie. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to steal. I'm going to do this and that. And he did. And he had fun doing it. And he'd go in the diary room and he'd be laughing about it. And we would be laughing along with him because it was fun watching him, you know, pull this shit on everyone. And at the end, he owned it all. And they all were just like, get the fuck out of here. No way. And he won. But he deserved to win. He ran that fucking season, man. That he was a really good winner. He was a really good winner. I enjoyed watching him. He was one of the ones that, like, when I start losing faith in Big Brother as a whole, and then somebody like that comes up and it's like, see, it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. And it's happened a number of times. And I think like Big Brother Canada 5 made me feel like that too, where it's like, I think even at one point I told Kat that I feel like I was outgrowing the show.
Yes.
And then like Big Brother Canada 5, and it's like, I really enjoyed that season. It was a really fun season to watch. Watching Tim Dormer
So good.
from Australia when he played in Big Brother Canada 4. He was amazing to watch. He was one of the best Big Brother players that I've ever seen, to be honest with you. And I'm going to count him in, even though I didn't see his Australia season. He was a winner. He won out in Australia. He ended up being like one of the biggest reality stars in Australia for quite a while. But he had the grasp that he had on the game and production and how to manipulate production. Production always manipulates people in there. He was manipulating production.
Mhm.
And I loved that. I fucking loved it. And he was fun to watch. If it wasn't for Nikki and Tim, season 4 would have been horrible. And I'm trying to think of like anybody even on that season. The only reason I know Cassandra is because she was Tim's sidekick, but I really can't even think of anybody else on that season right
Jared,
now.
Jared, who refused to cut his hair for a veto he needed. Kelsey, Raul. Rail drank the vodka.
Raul, Dick.
Rail.
The brothers.
Nikki couldn't say Raul. It was Rail.
Ramsey.
Didn't Ramsey go home because his grandfather died?
His dad had a heart attack.
All right. It's getting late. Let's get through these video mailbags here. Thanks for that question. Kat took the easy way out. That's what I was gonna say.
No, it really was though.
Sure.
Oh no.
Hey Jeff, it's Matt here. I left my bag with my idol and my fake idol.
Does he not realize that I'm not doing Survivor recaps anymore? We're not doing Survivor recaps, dude.
Back at camp, oh, hey, is that my bag over there? Oh, shoot, no. Can I offer you the...
I'm assuming he's talking about something that's going on in Survivor, but I'm not even watching Survivor anymore, so I don't get it.
Magic cauliflower.
So you know who we forgot? I'm just going to interrupt Tom.
Oh, this is the whole broccoli thing. I think
we forgot about Joel from season 4. How can we forget Joel? Thank you, John. John mentioned that. Joel, you know who's on our show?
Oh, Joel.
Yeah.
The plate licker. I like Joel.
Yeah.
But just off the top of my head, like, it just didn't come to mind.
About the magic cauliflower and some rag.
Dude, you need to learn how to trim that weed. That looks like shit, dude.
Weed that I found out there in the jungle. What do you think, Jeff? It smells pretty good.
So does this.
You do that and have the magic cauliflower for supper. Make steaks out of it. What do you think? Hey, what do you guys think? This is the best, funniest move ever in Survivor? Peace out. Andrew, you know what to do.
Oh my God. Tom, wrong show.
Yeah, dude, get with it. You're starting to slip.
EvelDick, Kat, and Andrew, it's Mike from Baltimore. So I have an idea to try to force some strategy into Big Brother. So my idea is every house starts with $5,000. When you get evicted, the evicted house guest money goes to the HOH of that week. If the veto is used, the veto holder gets half of the saved person's money. This goes on through the whole season, and the final two.
Wait, is that if they save someone?
Yeah, well, yeah, if they use
So,
it,
but wait, so if you win a veto and don't use it, you don't get any money.
right?
Right.
Okay, just checking. Just want to be clear on this new rules.
I'm liking it.
They have this goes on through the whole season, and the final two get to keep whatever money they have at the final two. So I think it can add some strategy, and it's also going to force people to actually play in competitions. So what do you guys think? Bye.
I'm for anything that's gonna.
And so yes, for
Well,
me, they need definitely, like Dick said, need to make changes. And yeah, casting is what matters the most, but I like the idea.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how I feel about the HOH getting the evicted person's money, because then if somebody has more money, the HOH might target them just because they have the most money versus because.
Oh, wouldn't that be like giving away Monopoly pieces in a game or
Oh, obviously we have some.
something like
We
that?
have some bitterness from a Monopoly game between these two.
Touche is the word you're looking for, Andrew.
All right, moving along.
Everyone, this is Caitlin again from Buffalo with a video mailbag.
Oh, welcome
Hi,
again, Caitlin.
So I don't have a specific question for this season right now because obviously it's absolute dog shit and I'd rather the money be given to charity or to honestly someone on the street at this point. So my question is, Dick, obviously you were on seasons 8 and 13. What other season would you have wanted to have been on? And this also goes for Kat and Andrew. And Dick, obviously I remember you were in this season running for 5 and I believe 6, but I was curious. All right, have a good night, guys.
That's an interesting question, and it's hard to say, to be honest with you. I wish that I would have been able to finish Big Brother 13, honestly, because I think it would have been. I was in a very, very good place. I think that Danielle would have went out very early if I'd stayed. But I was in a really good place. I would have gotten rid of Danielle and I would have had Portia. Like that was set up from like day 1 or day 2 or something. I think it would have ended up being possibly one of the most entertaining seasons of Big Brother, period. Just because I would have been in fights with Rachel. I would have been in at least one fight with Jeff. 100%.
Totally.
100%.
I can totally see you and Jeff.
I think I would put money on that I would have went off on Kalia at some point, just for being an idiot or sleeping all day. One or the other. And if I would have gotten in a fight with Jeff, you know that it would have meant that I would have been in a fight with Jordan too. I think it would have been like, if I didn't leave, I think that season would have been like at least 10 times the entertainment that it was. And like I said, I was in a very, very good place. They took my strategy from day 2 or whatever, when I came up with that thing for the golden key, day 1 or day 2. and I had the whole boot lineup. Like I listed the boot lineup for like 5 weeks. And even after I left, they followed my strategy and stayed with that boot order. I was in a very, very good place that season. So it's looking back, and it's very disappointing that I didn't get to stay and play out that season. So if I had a chance to go back and do anything, it would be to finish out the season, to be honest with you. I don't know.
If I want to win, then pretty much any recent US season, because there is.
Yeah.
But if I want to have a good time and enjoy myself, my 3 favorite seasons were 4, 6, and 10. So any of those 3 seasons, I think I would have enjoyed being in.
I am one of the only people.
I think 4 would have been like kind of weird, because like you had like Erica and Jack, the FBI guy,
yeah,
like their little thing, and then you had like the dudes all all, remember the whole that they're trying to play mafia.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's up to talk to you. Come on in. And everybody's like, what the fuck is this crap? Like they were so sick of those dudes, like, you know, within 2 weeks. And the whole exes thing, and it had like drama in the beginning because somebody was fucking somebody's ex-boyfriend, remember? And then they all jumped on her and evicted her. And then somebody got kicked out too, because he was like wanting to get back with her and she fucked somebody else. And when he found out, he's like throwing shit all around. And yeah, that was a drama-filled season. So no, I don't think I want to be the drama. I don't want to be like watching the drama.
I don't blame Amanda for fucking David because he was hot. But anyway.
But they evicted her for doing it, which was really shitty. So 5 I almost made. I don't know how I would have fit in that cast. Obviously better than the guy that they put in my place. The Don, I forget what his real Mike something, Lebowski, maybe. That sounds right. He was voted out unanimously first. And then me and Danielle almost got on 6, but would we have been lost in the fucking, nah. I was gonna say, would we have been lost in the fucking, all the bullshit of that season? Imagine getting stuck on the side with the friendship.
Never.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Who's to say? It's funny because like as soon as I saw Janelle and we were like allowed to talk to each other after Big Brother 8 at the finale, she's like, man, I wish you were on our season. We would, if you two were on our season, we would have kicked the shit out of the friendship. Not realizing that I'm not sure whose place we would have been in, either Howie and Rachel or was Yvette with Cappy?
No, Maggie was with Cappy.
Maggie was with
they
Cappy.
were the last two. If I recall, they were the ones. They were the last two, but I can't remember how I learned that.
No, but I don't know. It's one of those two. Like Robin called me and like, I know, twice, 2 years in a row. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me again? Like getting all the way to the finals, all the way thinking that we're like on the show. And at the like last minute, she's like, I don't know if this will make you feel better or worse, but we put off announcing the cast from Friday till Monday because we were arguing with the network over getting you two on the show. And that's when they picked Danielle. And Danielle at that time was only, it was 2 years before. So she was like 18, gonna turn 19. I gave them 5 fucking people, five. And they're the ones that picked Danielle. They didn't even call my son. They called Danielle and they called my friend Linda. And I gave them, there was this, I forget what her name was, but I was dating this girl, smoking hot, 6'1" professional volleyball player. And they didn't even call her. She worked at the bar next to mine. Oh, you know who worked at the bar next to mine at that same time? Which was like during like the season 6 audition. Speaking of season 5, one of the Three Stooges, Jason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was
you mean Justin?
Justin?
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a nice guy. It was like I walked into the bar and I'm like, hey, I go, hey, you're so-and-so from Big Brother. And he's like, fuck, man, nobody recognizes me. Hey, how are you? And he's like, yeah, I run the bar next door, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, I got to the finals. That was after season 5. I'm like, I got to the finals in season 5, you know, almost made that season. And I think I might have told them that I was in the finals for 6 or something. So, but he's a super nice guy. I like him. He even came to one of the finale parties I was throwing in LA. Anyhow, all right, moving along. Eric with his, geez, who's on drugs tonight? What the hell is going on? Tom, besides the gorgeous cannabis dispensary girl, you're my all-time favorite video mailbagger. You can tell Eric is pretty high right now.
So my question is for Kat and Andrew. What was it like being in the live audience when Topaz made her big voting mistake?
You know, that it's like that comes in at a really good fucking time because we just talked about that. So we don't have to explain it to everybody that didn't see
know
it.
if Andrew wants to go first. First of all, I didn't say what season I'd want to be in because I don't want to be in any season. I'm one of the only people
Come
ever
on.
to be on this show to not want
You
to.
listen, if
But
you
I
were,
will say
if
the
you were
first
on this
season-
season, you could win this season.
Yeah, it's just not my thing, but I guess it would be cool to be on the first season of Big Brother Canada. As far as being in the audience, Andrew and I were in different sections, I guess. 'cause
Wait,
I
were you
was
guys
in-
friends?
No, we didn't even know each other.
Oh,
I was in the media section sitting next to an ET Canada girl, and we were just dying.
Yeah, I would have been on the opposite side then.
Yeah, it took a long time. It took a very long time for them to resolve that situation. A lot longer than obviously they'd show on TV.
The tapings are already long because they're not live; they're taped, so they're
yeah,
already,
they always
Yeah.
say they're live, which is like
Yeah.
false
Well,
advertising.
they say
It's just
live
a
to
lie.
tape.
So I think we had to be there at 2 because that season 1, they taped at 5, I believe. So by the time they were done, the show was already airing.
It was in a shitty studio, no air conditioning.
Yeah.
Dan Giesling was in the audience because he made some kind of like little appearance on that season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
So
that.
Topaz was even going, you saw it, you pointing at Dan. He's like, oh.
I felt really bad for Arissa because from my perspective, they
was
just
the
left her.
first
They didn't even take her off the stage. No, but the whole time production was making this decision, they didn't even take Arissa off the stage. So Arissa probably spent 45 minutes trying to keep Topaz calm. And I kept thinking, why the fuck is this Arissa's fault? You know, it took
He
probably.
handled it very well, though. I
She
will admit.
did.
Handled it
I
very
would
well.
say 45 minutes to an hour for them to make a decision,
Yeah.
which
And
is a long time.
Well, they let her go up there and examine and all of this shit. And it should have just been like, listen,
She didn't sit down for that full hour that they decided. She stood up there and fought with everyone she could.
well, they should have told her, either you sit down or we're going to have security drag your goofy ass out of here.
So
That's your vote. We have it on tape. All you have to do is look and be quiet.
I guess it was cool to be there, right, Andrew?
Shut up
Kind
and
of
sit down.
witnessing history, but it was.
Well, then
torture
I didn't
at
go
the same
back
time.
until because I didn't go back until season 7 because it was just every episode of season 1 was too freaking long.
We went to Red We went. Where did we go
Hours and
before
hours.
we went?
We went to Red
Yeah.
Lobster as usual, and then we
The
went.
tapings are long as shit. Even like even the US ones that are actually really live and go 60 minutes. You have to be there like, hours before and you're there like hours after. It's like, I didn't like going to those. Yeah, it's just too long. So I can relate to that. All right. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
We have a new video mailbagger. She has like oh, there we go. Okay.
EvelDick. Hi, EvelDick. My name is Mel. This is my first video mailbag,
Hi,
but
Mel.
I have been a fan for years and watched for years. You are an icon. I actually even applied to be on the show once, made it to the semifinals, but they didn't like me, I guess. But my question, I guess.
So wait, Mel, first off, you have to keep your videos under a minute. Yours is 1:11, 1 minute, 11 seconds, which is okay. It's your first one. Tom, don't get any ideas. The second thing is, why didn't you try again? If you made it that far, you should have like continued. So that's all I'm saying.
didn't like me, I guess. But my question, I guess, or comment today, it's maybe a hot take, but in terms of Matt and Jag, I would argue that Matt's best gameplay thus far was to use that power on Jag, because by doing that, he kind of set himself up to be safe over and over and over. Jag keeps winning back to back to back, and even though Jag was evicted 10-0 and shouldn't be in the house, he is in the house. And because of that, Matt has been kept safe, and also Jag is now a bigger target than Matt. So I guess my question is, if Jag and Matt are sitting together at the end, if that is what happens, who do you vote for? And why at this point would we say that Matt's game is any better than Jag's? I don't know. I mean, I like Matt, but also Jag's been crushing it, I think.
Okay, so first of all, we're done. So first of all,
yes,
this is who Dr. X is, first of all. Second of all, because she's
what?
This is who Dr. X is, because this person is very pro Jag. But anyway,
I don't think so.
Oh, hi, Dr. X.
So it reminds me of Mr. X from The Simpsons. Remember that? Save me, Mr. X, or save me,
This is not Dr. X.
But anyway, so 100% Matt deserves the win over Jag because Jag was evicted. That's, for me, that's the one and done, the end. But I don't agree that the move that Matt did to save Jag with that power was a fantastic this and that move. It worked out for him, but there were so many people in the house at that time that Matt could have very easily been evicted the following week.
It was really weird. I thought it was really weird that he saved Jag at that point. It was like, okay, I didn't even know that these two were like all buds. Wasn't he like buddy with somebody else like a lot more at that point?
No, he was close to Suri at that point. You're talking about Matt?
Yeah, well, Matt wanted to fuck Riley. That's who he was closest with. And that's who he's been crying over.
Jag was jealous too. He wanted Riley too, remember? But I mean, it worked out for Matt.
Neither one
but
of us can fuck her. Why don't we fuck each other?
I mean, it worked out for him, but I don't think it was, really a game move.
Hey, it worked out.
I don't know. I would also vote for Matt.
Oh, I wouldn't want to vote for any of them.
No, but if you had to between the two was the question.
And by the way, it's I think we decided it was Mag, their showmans.
Oh, wow.
The Matt and Jag. It was either Mag or Jat. Somebody, it was
I don't know.
Somebody
That's
said
just
it was
so sweet. Makes me think of the Love Boat theme song for some reason.
love. Exciting
Exciting
and
and
new. Come aboard.
Oh,
We're
Andrew.
expecting you.
The love
boat.
Come on, Andrew. It's only 1 a.m.
Taking another run. The love.
Okay, we gotta get
boat.
going. Andrew has to work in 5 fucking hours.
Oh God, yeah, it's fucking 20 after 1. Thank you for your video mailbags. Thank you for everything. Thank you guys for staying up with me. Thank you guys for staying up with me. Most of you be watching.
Thank you,
this later.
Andrew. Mostly Andrew.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you, boys and girls.
Bye.
Great night. Sorry I kept you up so late.